10 men? And we lost. Explain that to me. Explain that to anyone watching this game tonight. Because Manchester United just managed to do something that should require a special degree in football self-sabotage. Newcastle, down to 10 men, half the stadium thinking the game was slipping away from them, and somehow we walk away with 0 points. Right, I knew this was going to be difficult. I said it before kickoff, Newcastle away is never easy, regardless of form. But losing to 10 men, now that one hurts. Especially tonight. Villa lost, Liverpool lost, the table practically rolled out a red carpet for us. And we politely declined. You know when the universe hands you an opportunity on a silver platter, and you respond by accidentally kicking it off the table? Yeah, that. The first half was chaos. Proper Premier League chaos. Flying tackles, yellows everywhere, a red card, a penalty, an equaliser 2 minutes later. Honestly, it felt less like football and more like a pub argument with grass. Newcastle started brighter. Not exactly peppering Lamon's goal, but they looked up for it. Games like this, form goes out the window. It's about intensity, noise, and Georgie shouting at you for 90 minutes. We slowly grew into it. Mbeumo had a chance that was frankly harder to miss than score, and somehow he launched it into orbit. Then Mainu forced a good save. So I'm thinking, okay, we're settling now. Then the madness begins. Jacob Ramsey runs into our box. Lamons rushes out. Ramsey goes down. Ref blows the whistle. And I'm thinking, that's a penalty. Then the ref pulls out a second yellow for diving. The relief I felt. Honestly, I nearly hugged the television. Newcastle, down to 10 men. Perfect timing, right? Wrong. From the next phase of play, Casemiro is moving through midfield like an oil tanker, attempting a 3-point turn in the middle of a hurricane, and loses the ball. Bruno clips Gordon in our box, and suddenly the referee is pointing to the spot again. This time, it is a penalty. Gordon scores. And I'm sat there thinking, brilliant. Now we get 45 minutes of Newcastle defending like their lives depend on it. 10 men, St James's Park, and suddenly every Newcastle player has discovered the lost art of lying on the grass for 30 seconds after every tackle. But credit where it's due. United responded immediately. Bruno swings in a delivery, Casemiro rises, and bang! Header. 1-1. Half-time arrives, and I finally remember to breathe again. My heart rate at that point probably qualified as a medical emergency. Now here's the thing. Against 10 men, you expect United to take control, stretch the pitch, move them around, create chances. We sort of did, but not enough. Lamons barely had anything to do. Newcastle weren't exactly battering us, but their goalkeeper pulled off 2 outstanding saves to keep it level. Meanwhile, our substitutes arrived and, well, let's just say the drop in quality was noticeable. You don't win games by bringing on Ugarte, Malacia and Dallo, players who look like they've accidentally wandered into the match. And that's where these games are won. Squad depth. The best teams bring on players who change the game. We brought on players who politely observed it. Then stoppage time. William Asula picks the ball up and unleashes an absolute beauty. Will probably never score a goal like that in his life. World-class finish. Nothing Lamons can do. 2-1 to Newcastle. And just like that, the rug's pulled out from under you. Football has this remarkable ability to go from hopeful to miserable in about 3 seconds. This was always going to be a test for Carrick eventually, first defeating quite a few league matches for Man United. Is it 12? First loss of Carrick's tenure. But losing to 10 men exposes things. The starting 11 looks good. The squad depth? Not so much. Wing play was non-existent. Some substitutions offered nothing, and we didn't play the ball to Sesko as much as I would have liked. Plenty for Carrick to think about. Still, this day was coming. You can't ride momentum forever. The worrying part is how we lost it. Thankfully, Villa and Liverpool dropped points, so the damage isn't catastrophic. But the prophets of doom will be out for the next 11 days. And I absolutely hate long breaks after defeats. 11 days of pundits explaining why Manchester United are finished again. I was enjoying the peace while it lasted. Anyway, I'm off to bed. Early start tomorrow, which means facing colleagues who will absolutely have that smug look on their face. It's been so long since we lost. I almost forgot how unbearable that look is. See you in a fortnight. Come on, United.